Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rebels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Seminoles will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rebels offense will get first crack at it here. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football and the defense.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Noles! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Reads it, fires complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Fafita. Going over the top. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Just keep slinging it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. Lining up to add another. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Beal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got for a good return of better than 30 yards. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Finds the tight end. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Touchdown Seminoles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the sack all the way back at the 5. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run the counter. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the returner will be knocked down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Here comes the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Knowles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Slips a tackle. Jukes his way for more. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Smashes it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Knowles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bringing the heat. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hainsworth. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB. You wouldn't have...
He's going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Took care of it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Fafita. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. He wants to change this route. Snap in the shotgun. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Florida State. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Oh, they're after him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Seminoles!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's James. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Nice move there. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it from the gun. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Making side adjustments here. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Baylor has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Ran right through the... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
First down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rebels are rolling down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Rushes on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He fires to the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.